All right, shalom, shalom. We are here again, day in, day out, prophesying downfall of America, which is AKA Babylon, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom. Pretty much in Rome. This is Rome all over again. The uprising of Israel consists of the elect, hopeful elect, we say, so-called Black, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, so-called Puerto Ricans, Northern and Southern Kingdom. We're going to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Bahasham, Qadash, Halal, Yahawah, Rawchaa, Bahasham, Qadash, Barak, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles, elders, the bishops, the great millstone, most I take to the brothers, teach the word for the hopeful elect. Soon to be the elect, most high will, he said, short the time for the elect state, so it's going to happen sooner than later. We in a sooner state. Sooner than later. We're gonna get into the matrix of this thing, which we always going to. I mean, we had the digital technology. Well, we're already in digital technology. And the contrite spirits returning back to the Most High blessing. You know, get that word matrix in the scriptures, and then we're gonna get the definition for it. Oh, I'll read the scripture.
Pull them all up, see which one it was. It's only 5 times mentioned in the scriptures, 5 times.
But it is in the scriptures.
It's in there. This is Numbers, chapter 3, verse 12. And it reads, and I behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel.
Yeah, because they were supposed to have a special part with the Most High in this portion. Levi being he had joined into me. So, they had a spiritual office going back to the days of Moses, but Yahawashi set up an everlasting priesthood. So we all get to be priests now, kings and priests. That's how it will. It's men. Go ahead.
Instead of all the firstborn that openeth the matrix among the children of Israel.
So the firstborn is really represent the first fruits, and we, Most High willing, we those first fruit. We part of the first fruit that started way in the beginning of time. Matrix means womb, so we're gonna get into that too, where it says Jeremiah when probably the Most High knew us before we get the definition of matrix. New letter. I wonder what it says in the New Living Testament. New Living Translation.
The word, that scripture. Yeah. I can reread it in 1 second. It says, Raham.
Rakam.
Okay.
That means in Hebrew that means womb, like a woman. A lot of things relate to women on the spiritual level with the Most High. Sophia, we're His woman. We were born. Jerusalem is the mother of us all. So a lot that's having the fruit of the man sperm to come into the womb to have children be born and grow up to be prophets. All right, what did it say? The definition of it?
It just says womb.
Yeah, womb.
And it says womb, man, woman, slave, woman, two women.
So even in this American, we're born in the womb of America. So how would we nurse by this American philosophy, American school system? We were young children born here. They even with the slavery, they took basically bashed our spirit into to being like into children, calling us boy and all.
That was the chastisement of the Most High.
Yeah, but Most High kept his holy men separate and to grow up to be prophets. Well, you can get that Jeremiah 1 and 5.
This is Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
So whatever they technology got, where they putting shit on the table and trying to, protect the gene factor, the God factor, Most High already formed this world. You know, there's nothing they could do about how the Most High worked his prophets into this world to have it being born to grow up and prophesy. They couldn't stop prophecy. All the prophets. Go ahead.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Yeah, so hey, even women can say, I brought you into this world. You didn't bring us into this world. You know? It's women killing their babies, aborting their babies with the Most High saved and preserved his men to have the women say, let me take care of this baby and have it. You know? That was the Most High's work, man. Now it's like children being born today. Shit, I feel sorry for a lot of them, man. You see what their mothers are doing today, and a lot of them don't even get a chance because they are doing crazy shit to the children these days. You know, throwing them in ovens and shit, throwing them over the bridges and shit. Yep. Aborting them at 9 months. Abort a child at 9 months.
Even if you do it at one, you still commit murder to the Lord. Because the spirit goes in that sack. When that spirit goes in there at the moment, that sperm hits that egg, man.
The Most High was mad at this. Who was that? He spilled his semen on the ground because he was supposed to raise up seed to his brother. The Most High got even mad at that. So when a child's supposed to be born, it's supposed to be born, man. You don't have, Most High said, what he do? As said at the beginning, multiply, replenish the earth. Yeah. How you multiply if you ain't popped the beginning?
Yeah, and that's how that's what I was talking about yesterday too. You got to be all the way in. Jake pulling out. You got to be all the way in it too. Spiritually. Like the other saying, it's spiritual now. It used to be physical, but now it's spiritual. You got to be all the way in. You know, the good and the bad. You gotta suffer.
Yeah, because they didn't really understand the dynamics of the Most High fully. Yeah. They thought it was real carnal. They thought it was real physical. But now we're understanding that we understand the reincarnation. We're understanding we're not here just to live and be Israelites. We're here for a prophecy and a future prophecy of us coming back into the kingdom. We're understanding we're in our captivity now. With any more that?
I got the word. Oh yeah, the last part. And I ordained thee a prophet to the nations.
To the nations. Who knew that this little child was going to be a prophet, to the nations?
Yeah,
Hitler, like we always say, Hitler had his purpose.
Yeah.
He had his lot. That was supposed to happen. Just like things are going into the world for the sake of what the Most High wants to happen, the outcome of things. What did it say? The boys, they were born. The boys were born, Esau and Jacob. Let them grow up, and see what the outcome is going to be. Because everybody starts off as a child and feeble, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody starts off in their baby life, huggies and shit.
Yeah, it even happened where when they were adults, at one point they did hug each other once. Yeah, whatever. But they still the enemy because at the end of the day, when all that hug didn't mean shit. Because when we tried to go through the land, what did Esau do? He said, "No, you got to go around." I thought we was cool, bro. Well, you can't trust these Edomites,
The
man.
scriptures say, was it Esau, Jacob's brother? But I love Jacob and hated Esau, so we could be, come out the same womb, brothers or whatever. You know, we're in the womb of America, and the Most High is bringing up the 12 tribes to rejoin us together in the body of the temple, man. We're building a spiritual temple. Esau can't see it. He think we niggas out here. because he was programmed to think like that in his home. Like, they just trying to, they just speaking hatred because of what happened to him. That should be permissible. All the shit that we went through and shit, they should. Hey,
you can't even stand out here and talk about it. We still we a hate group because we talking about it. Some of these trees Jake was hanging on. You know, these very trees that we see today, some of these trees live over 100 years old, man. Some of these trees, they had to take Jake down off of these motherfuckers, man. They tell us to forget about it. Yeah, that's old, man. Right? That's old. Let bygones be bygones. No, there's punishment for that stuff, right, man. No.
Mosai said he required that which is past.
No.
And the blood is fresh. It just happened.
Yeah.
In the Most High's eyes, this just happened. Slavery just happened.
Yeah.
And then they covered up the real warriors, the real soldiers that died, not and then and showed the coonism of our people as a influence or something like that.
Yeah, 1,000 years is the nature of the Lord. It's been like 10 minutes since that happened, man. The Lord don't forget that, man. It's coming. The judgment is coming for us.
So the Most High, before we were formed in the womb, before He knew us. What does that mean? We got spirits first. And He even said, "No man has descended into the earth except He ascended up." So we knew the Most High. And with Yahawashi, they act like when you die, you just float off into this universal portal and shit with dimensions and black holes and shit. No,
and you don't got to pay for nothing you did here. You don't got to pay for nothing. You just got to sin and be a God, and you don't got to pay no judgment. Wait a minute.
A lot of that stuff is off. They got boundaries even going up into the firmament. Because the Most High said, that belongs to us. He said, in my Father's house is many mansions. So it's a lot of stuff that you can't touch when they go try to discover stuff. Most High got it off limits to them. He hides it from them, man. But we're born here in the matrix, and just like we have to learn all over again who we are, and then what do you have to do? You have to get plugged in to know to become basically a human in Zion again. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to learn history again. We already knew this stuff. Going even back to King David and shit. We already would. We have to learn now it's spiritual though. So we're gonna kick Esau's ass spiritual, and we're gonna do it physically with the Most High turn us into extraterrestrials. That's the thing. Go ahead.
This is the definition of matrix in the dictionary, in the Oxford Dictionary, an environment or material in which something develops.
See? Now, see, how did the hoods and ghettos develop? With gangism, crack, because Esau planted that stuff there. And our people became a product of their own environment, so to speak. And this happened all across the world. That's how you know it was a plan of the elites. It happened all across the world. Wait a minute. Damn. Cali. Yeah, your people on crack too? Yeah. Y'all in slums too. You call fucking the South, they in slums too. You call the Midwest, all our people, they in slums too. Like, what the fuck is going on? Ain't now Jake Rich in this place, man. And if they are, they just sold out. It's a separation. They don't go back and help the so-called black community like they say they love it. So they built the matrix like the matrix movie. The architect, he saw built, he had our people build it, but he designed all this shit. A lot of this shit is designed with Baphomet all over this place, with witches all over this place. Like I said, the gentrification and the separation between bridges and train tracks to where now you're into the ghetto and all that.
Yeah. And it said,
Classism.
correct. And it said in Isaiah chapter 19, verse 19, that there will be a monument, a pillar in the midst of this image of Baal. It'll be a pillar. We're that pillar. We're that monument.
I think here in Oklahoma they had the one in the museum.
Yep.
actual Baphomet, like you ain't no way you can call that anything else than what it is.
They had a big ass statue in Oklahoma City. They made them take it down, or whatever, because that was being a little bit too blunt.
Yeah.
But it was up for a time being. Yeah, they had people out going out there worshiping that thing, man. You know?
Go ahead. Continuing, and that's what they built this stuff of witches and shit. Witchcraft and lies and shit.
Huh.
When they just narrating the churches back in slavery, that wasn't real church. They wasn't telling us that we Israelites. We wasn't even learning nothing about Esau and Jacob. And still today, after all this time, they still don't teach prophecy and what those people, who those people are in the scriptures. Go ahead.
A surrounding medium or structure.
Yeah, a surrounding. You look around, just like I said, the brother from Mississippi, Brother Car in LA, he said they just got shotgun houses, great, and they all great. They all look the same. It's like a psychological method to make you feel like, make you feel bad and gloomy and shit.
Barbarian. That was
Yeah. Like when you do the same routine, you be like, you don't feel, you know what I'm saying? And then you get to go to those places that do have that different food, and you might take a vacation to Caribbean island and shit. You see a better kind of water and shit, not brown, not, and then you be like, damn, why am I living like this? And then when you try to come up in the ranks, you say, well, I need to make more money to do that. And then you go to these racist ass jobs. And then as soon as you try to do well and get enough money, they say, we got to let you go. Why? I ain't done that long. Well, we having a shortage of supplies, and the company ain't doing too well. They make up some bullshit. Next thing you know, you got to start back over and shit. You know what I'm saying? When Esau lose his job, he got support. He got financial support now. He's loaned millions of dollars to keep that business going. Go ahead. So we in the matrix, and we finding out we in the matrix.
Yeah, that's it for that one.
Yeah, what did he tell Neo? He said he's beginning to believe. He's beginning to know things. It says, don't think you are, know you are. Don't think you're an Israelite. You gotta know you're an Israelite. Just the way the scriptures say, like, you're gonna be, what they say, you're gonna be crushed forevermore and shit. You want to enjoy your children. You're gonna be paraphrasing probably. You're gonna sow in, you're gonna plant and not be able to reap of your own. We can't. It turned from 48% of black farmers now to 2%. What the fuck happened? They came out with Monsanto. They poisoned the crops at the farm, so black farmers couldn't, farm anymore.
Yeah, and it was already taken under the mercy, so it was already hard enough to keep this farming business growing. So now you got GMO foods, and the people that he sold it to, most of them is taken, and they not wanting it.
And the biggest market is food. One of the biggest markets is food and drug administration. So that includes farming.
Yep.
And what they're able to do with the food when you get your food from the farmers. They use that farmers market in the scriptures, man. So I said, you're gonna have plenty in your basket. We don't even get to enjoy all the fruits on the earth. Yeah, you remember back then, even Apostle Elder say you walk down the street, you used to have a pecan tree over there, an almond tree, and an orange tree. Remember it said the mustard tree, it's the smallest of all, but it grows and its branches go over. Well, that's how, a physical example is these trees. They usually walk down the street and the orange trees be falling over the fence.
So you know foods.
Yeah. But they say, well, I didn't break it. I didn't trespass. I got this outside of your fence. That's how Israel's supposed to be. Supposed to have so abundant of a homeless person. He's supposed to like, man, he walked down one street. He got a basket full. He can feed his whole family.
Commonwealth of Israel.
Yeah, even like that's the strangers. The strangers can eat too. If you wasn't born in Jerusalem, you you at least taste of the royalty of Jerusalem. You'd be like, damn, you wasn't Jim Jordan, but you the son, you the grandson of David.
Because it was easier to tell, because back then, a lot of more of the foreign Israelites were dark skinned. Esau was straight up Roman looking, like Edomite looking, man.
And they still keeping customs,
You know,
as they could.
they could, you know. You could tell.
Yes.
You could tell a lot more.
But now this is the worst captivity. We all, because we all, I mean, you know, we woke up. Man, our people are all fucked up. They working just for the Illuminati, straight for the Illuminati. They selling their soul. That little Nas X dude, his one of his videos is straight demonic and shit. He's fucking the devil on that motherfucker. Yeah, like, nah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just makeup and it's just a role that he's playing. And then you see him in real life, he got on high heels with his, I don't know if those his brothers or sons or whatever, and then his father right there, he got long ass hair, long black heels, and ain't no fucking, just a video. He's really living this life. But we're not supposed to betray an image like that anyway, man. We're supposed to be conduct and character. You know? We think we're gonna be in heaven and our children gonna be watching videos like that and shit. And I thought about it like these rappers and shit, Biggie's past and shit. You think Lil Kim, when she go into the, in the kingdom, her and Biggie gonna be rapping and she gonna be a hoe and they ain't gonna be in a different state of mind, man.
And that's why, Pastor Hart, he was going in about doing unto your ability to be stoic, which is like
stoic.
To suffer through things without showing emotion. That don't mean you don't got emotion. Yeah. We still got emotion. We in the flesh. Mm-hmm. But we try our best not to show it to the congregation because it's not about us. You know? It's about
that's kind of like being in war. You ain't got no time to be,
all that.
Yeah. Calling your girl and shit, checking on that minute. You at war, man. Yeah. One distraction could enemy
blown up. Your ass took out here,
little pictures and shit, and wallet and shit. I think I got a picture of but it is a scripture that says like if you want to, care for your family, but that's a whole different matter. The woman just got pregnant, you got a child, let leave for a while, and go back to war, possibly whatever the situation is.
And also the one talking about you take care of your family, you send the infidel. Well, your family is the hopeful elect. Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to be feeding the flock. Yeah. That's your family. Yeah. It said those who do the will of the Most High. Yeah. That's your family. So this is how we take care of the flock. We show you, our struggles. And we also preach His word. Give you the best examples that we can be, which is ourselves. Let's start with the elders and apostles.
It's like a child got to eat every day, right?
Yep.
So you do a video every day. You feed the elect every day. Yep. Go ahead. So we were reborn and it is true. It's called being reborn, man. It ain't being reborn to a Christian, American Christian world and shit, Christianity. It's talking about this truth because they turn everything upside down. They turn everything backwards. So now you understand, like, what is it saying in the scripture? It's a time to hate and it's a time to love. But they think hate is wrong. But it says that in the scriptures. It's a time. You gonna love your enemy and let him come in and rape your family and rob your family and shit? You at the door with a, with a rifle, whatever.
At the door with the blicky blue. Mm-hmm. If you got one.
You say anybody that just like them, anybody that trespass.
Yeah, They can get anything, a damn golf club, whatever you got, Jake.
with a strong man with a man of the house let a strong man bind his property. Unless he be awakened, stop him at the door. Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 18. Can you talk about stoneism like this? For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
we starting to feel that glory in us. You know, man, it seems like we angry. We are, but we happy though. His truth is a jewel, man. It's gems and rubies, and it's more precious than what did it say? Wisdom is more precious than rubies.
Yeah, person make a wise man mad. That's why sometimes you see us like that. But like the elder said, like talking about a virtuous woman more precious than rubies, right? Well, that woman is Israel. That's the ultimate woman, the nation. You know, that's the ultimate woman. They go into the marketplaces, they see what's going on. That's the brothers, man. Ultimately, that's the brothers going in there making ointments, oils, necklaces, whatever, man. Brothers doing whatever. Even they got the brothers that maybe don't do nothing. That don't mean that the Lord ain't dealing with them. It's all different offices. We coming together to bring a body. And be useful to brothers.
And it said revealed in us. That's ultimately the immortality, man.
Yeah,
because that's a glory, man. If you're immortal and shit, and you got power like that.
Everything.
Everybody they gotta bow down, man. He's all gonna try to fight Yahawashi and the angels, of course, but hey, he's gonna lose miserably, man.
That's why I want to show the videos. Manatazak Mama Yan, he was showing the videos of Esau and the chains. He still looked like he pissed, like he want to do something about it. They ain't got never repent. Never. They never gonna repent forever. They gonna be pissed off while we whipping their ass. They going in and doing what we tell them to do. They ain't gonna never say sorry. That's how wicked they are.
The things that you grew up doing in this world, it was only death, man. Would have taken up in the situations of death, whether he's still alive or not. Jail, prostitution, pimping, and they all lead into trouble, man. When you have this scripture and this word within you, it's getting sown within you. You become a better man. You're shedding off that old man. You become a well-rounded person. You know things about the. Hey, it's certain places we ain't never been, but if we go there, we know a little bit about it because we learned a little bit about it. Bro, you can learn Spanish and never been to Mexico, but if you go there, you'll be better off just learning Spanish. Go ahead.
For the earnest expectation of the creature.
Oh, that's one of my favorite scriptures, man. The
right
earnest expectation. Go ahead.
No, this is Romans 8, chapter 8, verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiting for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High.
Who's the sons of God, man? Not the whole world. There's three categories of men: sons of God, sons of men, and sons of the wicked. We, the children of the Most High, children of Israel, the sons of God, starting with the sons, to the women, and the earnest expectation. Hey, all these creatures are mourning, man. Every creature, including men, women, children, are mourning, and the beast is mourning. The fowls of the air is mourning. The bees can't even make honey no more. The birds can't fly and be free. They got them in a cage and shit. You're supposed to be living in a damn mansion and shit, with your or a castle where your bird can act, and with a sunroof where your bird can, if you want to, go to the sunroof. Right? But your castle is big enough for the bird to fly around like he's outside.
Yeah, you go in there, come down into the living room, sit down with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We do our animals. Hawks and owls and shit.
Yeah, they would come back with us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He just come to the sunroof. You like, you might have a little gold chain on.
Now they be looking crazy at it. Doodling on cars and shit.
But then you got a sign of the fowls. Yeah, like 1,000 toes in the car and shit.
Taking the fuck off or something. Yeah, like a whole bunch of them in the parking lot.
Yeah. Those are signs from the heavens, man.
Yep. Saying something to go down. I got it now. Yeah, he always come on and do this every time.
Emotional devils.
Yeah, he's a little weekend.
You know you're emotional devils out there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hey, and they said worse about Yahawashi.
Yeah.
fucking demons. They said you the same ones that did Yahawashi like those brothers, and the blood is on you. But you know, Israel is becoming a product of their own environment on the ways of how Esau designed the world. Because Esau is he's a damn pedo himself. He's a weird ass himself. He's a base man himself. You got an Edomite that fuck 40 dogs and shit. The fuck is that? Or wearing diapers and shit. Or getting purposely shitted on by women and shit. Fucking devil. All y'all going to hell. All y'all going to hell in the depths of hell. Most High got your soul because he's a father spirit. Don't bring your ass back chained up in the pit.
You know, you gonna think it's hell, man. Going through that slavery, you gonna really think it's hell. You gonna be like, damn. I thought hell's the place you burn it up and burn the fire in the ground forever. Nah, it's right here on this earth. It's gonna be over there on the other side of the earth. Babylon's gonna be destroyed. This place gonna be a parking lot.
You got these devils.
This is all.
You got these devils wanting to save them Babylon. Yeah. And they promote bestiality here. We don't do that shit. They promote Moism here. We don't do that shit.
Moral adultery. That's legal.
Adultery.
It's legal now.
Yeah. That's adultery. We don't promote idolatry. We don't promote that demon ass shit. They do.
They call the place the welfare of a harlot. You know? It's cool for this place. Yeah.
That's why it says in the Matrix, anybody that's not ready, these people are not ready to be unplugged. Hey, disregard it. Anybody that's not ready is a potential enemy. You know? But they gonna flip it and call us the enemy. Well, we are the enemy of the state because you know I wouldn't have nobody in my land that don't agree, with my law either. You know? So we know y'all are all demonic bagged out here, so we don't agree with it, and that's why y'all coming at us.
That's cool. This is I got what Paul's vision board that just is go to instructions.
We'll get that later. That one where it says, "I'll bring all things to your remembrance." Because what they do, they try to distract us with everything here. Women's liberation, different religions, different ways that you can go, basketball for entertainment, rap. Those Jake's number one goal is to be a rapper or be a fucking basketball player, football player. That damn boys in the hood shit. Not a scholar of the Bible or to know what the Bible is talking about. You wanted to be all those things that bring them money and shit. Now you find out that paper yokes, contractual agreements, and now look at they put all them basketball players in a dress. Now most of them, when they started off, even now, Big Shaq, Larry Johnson, you know, Charles Barkley, you know. So you be like, damn, something's going on. Same thing with rappers. Then you be like, well, shit, I just play football. Same thing with football players. Like, what can I be? You really can't be shit in this world. They got all bases covered. You try to be a golf player, look at having Tiger Woods and shit. Black bone and everything. You know? Go ahead.
This is John chapter 14, verse 26. It's Yahawashi speaking. And it reads, but the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit.
Oh, yeah. The Comforter is the Holy Spirit. It's His word, man. You know? That's taught by certain special men.
Whom the Father will send in my name.
His name, so you can't use a wrong name. You gotta use the name that he was sent in. It was sent in. Go ahead.
He shall teach you all things.
All things, not some things, all things. We should have been learning in the church the first day. We should have been learning about Esau and Jacob. We should have been learning about we Israelites. We should have been learning all those things. Okay?
And bring all things to your remembrance.
Bring all things to your remembrance. That's why we learning that we Israelites. We knew this before. We were in Egypt. This is a parallel system to Egypt. These are the modern day Egyptians today. The pharaohs are here today. Yeah? All those people that's in the Bible, they're here today. Here today. It wasn't the country. If that was the case, he would have still been here. And we would have, a comforter, the comforter don't need a face of his face on the bus and shit. You know? Or a doll made out of him and shit. That's idol worship, man. Okay?
Whatsoever I have said unto you.
And that's what these people don't know. This system is spewing out stuff, philosophies every day, different things every day, to where these people, they average, what do you call it, empty-minded people. They just say simple believers every word. They just believe in everything that America say, whether it had been Trump or Kamala. So what is Yahawashi? What's he teaching? Go to that scripture. You gotta be born again, man. Born again, why? Because you've been lied to since your birth. You've been lied to, man. They've been lied to. They've been told that they the children of Israel. These Edomites. And it's just the opposite.
John chapter 3, verse 6 and 7. And it reads, that which is born of the flesh is flesh,
Yeah, go ahead.
and that which is born of the spirit is spirit.
Yeah. And what it say? It's spiritual things. So compare spiritual things with spiritual things. You can't know things in the spirit without being a spiritual person. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And
So
it
now
reads,
we know this ain't a physical, it ain't a physical Babylon back then. This is spiritual thing. This is Babylon right now.
but something can pop off. So that's why you don't see us bringing our women and our children out here, like some of these other camps. You can get carnal out here. So that's why you don't bring you don't bring your weaker vessel out here, man.
Well, period. Women ain't supposed to join battle, period.
Yeah.
All those people that go to war for America, those teenagers, whatever, those men, are men. If it's women that's going there, now they have been admitted in the military, whatever, they're gonna be doing, you know, lightweight shit.
Nursing,
Nursing,
medical, like got some of them doing the computer work
yeah,
or whatever.
computer work,
You know, got them in there and cooking, supply cooking.
cooking, yep. But mainly nursing,
Yeah, but they ain't
taking
on
care of the
the
vets.
battlefield. But they still teach them too to be greater. If something pop off, you know, the whole
Exactly.
food facility is soldiers start running in that thing. You gotta know how to use something.
As soon as the woman got flicked in the titties, she's ready to go home.
You had Judith chopped off Healthiness's head. She knew how to use that thing. She was ready. It's a game.
But she did it for Israel though.
Yeah,
She didn't do it for herself.
she didn't want to do it. Like women don't naturally want to be warriors. They want to be women. You know? Verse 7, marvel not that I said unto thee, ye must be born again.
You must be born again, man. Because you was already taught in this matrix. Now you got to be reborn in another kind of a womb, which is the womb of Jerusalem, being nourished and nursed by the prophets. Go ahead.
Verse 8, I can do that.
Yeah. So now we're born again. Now we're learning that who our enemy is. We're learning that we're Israelites. We're learning that it ain't no eternal hell. You know? We're learning that about the dragon, about the Roman Empire, you know, about America being Babylon. So now, hey, now we kind of have to dodge bullets like Leo did, because now the enemy know you're awake. Who's looking at you now, intending to come for you? You know, they're like the sentinels and shit. You know, digital operation. You know, that's why they had all these operations: Operation Paperclip, Operation this and that. You know.
This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 15, and it reads, Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment.
And when we depart from evil, you know, what they say,
Making himself a prey.
making ourselves a prey.
Man, the wind, man.
What they say, the devil go about who he
Now,
devour. That's what vocab been doing. You know, the Bobby and them been doing that. Yeah.
Lord said, most of them ain't put good for call good evil, evil good. We live in an evil society. They promote all this stuff. They of the flesh.
That's what they learned. That's what they taught us. They taught us that the evil was good. They taught you that love was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? As long as you love somebody, nah, you can't love everybody. You know, there's all kind of people in this world and shit. You can't love them all. And then we find out the Most High did hate somebody. And you gotta be like, damn, who did he hate? You gotta do some research on that, man. And you like, who is this? Yeah. And you go to his identity, you know, you go to, you know, it describes it. You know, it ain't like it's Most High just left us like find out who he saw. He gave us the description, what he would be doing. You know, he would hate his brother. He pursued his brother. And it's only two nations, two people in this world that 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 people go off of to whether you know to sort of speak, call out for peace. You know what I'm saying? Like the no matter if you're black or white. You know what I'm saying? Who they talking about? Negroes and white people. They ain't talking about Chinese and all in between. These are the main characters of this movie. You saw in Jacob. You know? Because the Bible gotta fit the world. I mean, it gotta fit what's going on. How is it not gonna fit what's in the Bible? What's happening in America?
The Christians said Old Testament done away with.
Yeah,
Certain scriptures are done away with.
yeah. But then you can't. There's no judge. You can't tell nobody what to do with shit. That's why the cops, when they pull you, they don't go from the Bible. They go like, yeah, it's crossing the street. They like, how is that a crime and shit? You know what I'm saying?
They say the Lord made a mistake when He made us. He made this whole creation. He made a mistake. That's what they say.
Yeah, like because the creature was subject to vanity and all that. But if you understand what we're in, it was for a purpose, man. Most High wants to. You definitely need to know there's a difference between the flesh and the spirit. We just say the flesh is weak, but the spirit is ready. The spirit is willing. It said the flesh warred against the spirit against the flesh. If there was no vanity in the creature, then the creature would think he was, you know, the flesh was perfect.
Oh,
And then he'll be like, and then he'll be even confused, like, damn, why am I doing this? Well, Paul said, because it's not him, it's the sin that dwelleth in him. So he disconnected from basically his body, even though he was still in his body. he knew those things that the Holy Spirit given him. Yahawah taught him. So it says what? It's, let's go to the old man right quick. So if you get baptized and you go on to continue to mess up, then how would you be born? We're talking about reborn in your mind and your spirit to exercise those things. It's gonna say.
This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22, and it reads that ye, let's start 21. If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him as the truth is in Yahawashi, verse 22, that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man.
The old man. The old man that was hanging out, getting drunk, and talking about, that's all you talk about is robbing, stealing, sleeping with somebody else's woman, idolatry, all the sins. Like we said, you turn on the radio today, that's all that you hear. Yeah, I had to get this nigga's woman because she was looking good and shit, like some stupid ass shit. No purpose at all. Go ahead.
Which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust.
I'm selling dope, but you niggas better not be snitching. You just told the whole world you selling dope. You know, like, it don't make no sense, man. I'm trying to get paid, so I'm robbing somebody and shit. Well, don't you know he's gonna come back for you and shit? Okay.
Verse 23, and be renewed. Verse 23, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
Yeah, you gotta be renewed. If everything you was learning is old, man. I mean, it's you shed it off, you know. Because now look, you would think that a Christian would get way in line if they thought you could burn forever in hell. You should be like this, like a statue and shit. You don't want to do nothing wrong.
Instead, they just go out and do all the same stuff they doing and just go to church on Sunday. Yeah. That's it.
Because they just go in saying like the Lord died for my sins, but He didn't give us a license to sin. They be like, well, He died for my sins, so I'm covered. That's what these people be saying, like they say that.
You ain't covered. You covered with the seat.
Wait a minute, you don't even know what sin is.
You know, it's transgression of the law. The law wasn't, you might even not have given the law. You know?
It's confusing though because
if he did that, then why did he say sin no more to that woman? He wouldn't even have to say that. He would just been like, whatever she does, I'm covered. He said sin no more, that's a more evil thing. Some more evil come upon you, paraphrase.
these people cherry pick scriptures and they make their own version of the scriptures of the Lord.
They playing Texas with this stuff, stacking scriptures on scriptures that shouldn't be. But there's an old man, you be renewed in your mind. Because what do you learn? You learn stuff from this devil and shit. Then you gotta renew. You gotta be renewed. Like that didn't happen. That wasn't what it was. They didn't look like that. He didn't look like that. They wasn't in those areas. That they were. They wasn't talking. Their conversation wasn't this. It was this. It wasn't that. It was this. You know, those Christian movies make you think that everybody was just floating around with damn house shoes on and shit. You know? Like, they take the steerness out of the movies, man. They were really rough. The prophets was really rough, man. Go ahead.
Verse 24, and it reads, that ye put on the new man.
What's the new man? What you learn in this truth, you know? That you know, that even if you get baptized in water, that don't mean you're saved. You know? Water is it's just water, man. It's a symbolic act of what you're supposed to do in the spirit of yourself, man. You know? Because everything starts in the mind, man. Renewed in your, what it says, right? Renewed in the mind, in your mind. They wasn't figuring it out. That's why Nebuchadnezzar said to them, hey, can a man, not Nebuchadnezzar, Nicodemus said, can a man go in his, can a child go in his mother's womb a second time? Talking about what you put in your mind, and then you got to replace it with the right stuff. You know? Because Jacob tried to figure this shit out in the black community, and it'll fail because they don't they they ain't doing it in the spirit. Like Yahawah, y'all was shot. Like, damn, why can't we get along this shit?
Continuing, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness.
After righteousness and true holiness, didn't say true holiness. It's a fake holiness out there. You know? It's a fake Christianity out there. It's a light of the wicked out there. Every light ain't real. Most High said there's a mirroring effect to everything. He made things together one against the other. So if there's a righteous church, it's going to be a wicked church. If there's a righteous people, it's going to be wicked people. You know? If there's wisdom on the right hand side, there's going to be wisdom on the left hand side. It's called wisdom of the world. You know? If there's a heaven and there's a hell, but it ain't no eternal fire. Even the greatest things of the in the firmament that's too hot, got too much energy laying on that mud, it does stuff for us down here. It helps the plants grow.
The moon.
Yeah, the moon. It helps us, our seasons and times and stuff. The new moon. How you gonna say Friday and Saturday? Most High gave us a moon for the times and seasons and times and shit. It's the Sabbath. That's a time. And you go by the new moon. But this is the thing that this matrix have offered. Lights out there in Psalms 34 and 15. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. Yeah. You know? Because what did Most High say? He will not hear a sinner. Yeah? He said not even to pray for the sinner.
Well, so like not for no good.
Yeah. Like people giving out gifts and shit to anybody. A good Samaritan. What if this person is a damn serial killer or something? You know? What if he goes home and beats his wife for no reason? I said for no reason.
A lot of these women, they be deserving of shit. Because they be going against their man to be committing adultery. But that don't mean that you're supposed to do that, man. It said not to take vengeance.
Shit, I don't want to go back to the days of Moses. You get 40 lashes.
Your ass get 40 lashes.
And you might get stoned.
You might get stoned.
Put to death.
Yep. Or set on fire. Yep. Shit.
And that's why this place is soft it is, because what's that scripture? Because speeding, exiting and speeding.
Yeah, they come speedily because they was able to keep doing it. Yeah.
Sinners is not executed speedily. They continue to have sin on sin.
I think about when Lord, before he flooded on earth, he repented. He said he saw the hearts of man was evil continually. And he repented that he made man.
This time it's gonna be a fire. You know? Last time it was water. That's that between the fire and the water, man. Both of them major destruction.
Yeah. That's why
You know?
Most High wake you up before before you get caught up. But
Yeah.
some they go back and they get condemned and shit.
Anyone who pick up this plow and put it down is not fit for the kingdom of the Most High. You know the kingdom of the Most High is that government, that order being set up.
It says there's a government that should be set up.
Yep.
Israel. So that's the righteous government. There's a government that's not right, which is the government right now in America, and there's one that's soon to come, established in righteousness. And Most High said one should take over the other. One is stronger than the other. The spirit is stronger than the flesh. What did it say? The flesh is weak, right? The spirit is willing. The spirit is stronger than the flesh.
One kingdom translated for one.
Mm-hmm. It says, continuing, the face of the Lord is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivered them out of all their troubles. Yeah, man. Even Jacob's trouble. Yeah.
It says 6 troubles shall befall thee, and the seventh none shall come nigh thee.
Yeah.
We in that 6th trouble. The MOTV finna be made mandatory.
And you would think we would be like famished and pretty much dead already, because they be plotting majorly against us with poisons and shit, putting stuff in the food, putting stuff in the water, and they be like, damn. So they see nothing's working. What do? They put it in us. Just like, where does food go? That's one of the height of their method is to put stuff in our body and shit, which is food, because we gotta consume food, food and water. Now they know they ain't working, so what's the next? Let's just go ahead and chip these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because food, those chemicals they put in food is supposed to make you act a certain way, and they do with 2/3 Jake. That's why Boston was telling us going into don't eat at Popeye, don't eat at these fast food places. And what it happens all the time there, it's like chaos that happened with Jake. Somebody killed somebody over a
Chicken
cold,
salad.
chicken sandwich, a cold fries. It's not, there's something in the food. It's a controlling method, man. So now they be like, well, it ain't controlling them enough. We want something. We want to just get to it, man.
That's how we know we're closer. The kingdom's closer. Our salvation is nearer than we believe, because prophets out here preaching this word, this gospel. It's like they know we waking up. Like everybody started to pay attention. You see all these Christians coming to the camps and question, You know what I'm saying? So it's like we know that devices around the corner.
Yeah, they said Bible sales went up 22% in October. So that's showing that a lot of people, they know where the truth at, but you can't interpret it if you're not right.
You gotta be taught.
You gotta be taught. That's what the scripture talking about. You gotta be taught. We talk about the others in the gospel. So we know that what we do is of the Lord.
Because we told you, man, that we're not against. We're not worried about the peons. Like even the peons on Common Core, those are the peons. We talking about the elites and how they think. They don't think like regular men, man. They say they sleep out, that's they done mischief. It says they search out iniquity and shit. It says they thoughts are continually evil. I mean, paraphrasing. I think they have to continue forever. They do everything microscopically, put everything on the table. They, cell searching and God, searching for the God gene and all that. They got access to laboratories and shit, NASA programs and shit. They on that level. So you can be worried about like let's treat them with Christianity. They like we on some digital high. They do CERN, fuck with CERN and all that. DARPA,
Art.
part. Now now the news is coming out like weather manipulation. Now they, it's little factual things like on TikTok talking about weather manipulation.
You even got some militias.
That used to be conspiracy theory though.
You got some militias that used to be ex-military men. They actually formed the militias to go against the government for that stuff. Man. What they did in Florida recently.
Yeah, they starting to find out too things that happened in the past was really this.
Yep.
Like, oh shit, or the whistleblowers in America, they starting to know that their government did them dirty.
Yep.
Like, damn, we ain't really, they are using us for, for what is Eminem call them paper soldiers, whatever, toy soldiers.
They got that Christmas spirit on. They got Christmas lights on the car.
You know what that's gonna cause anarchy, man. Anarchy ain't coming just from Jake and it. These Edomites are gonna rebel against their own government. Man. So how are we the only, the primary aspect, primary target? It's another word too.
Really, yeah. On the Cardinal side, they looking at a lot of their own people more than us because they know that we not gonna do nothing. We saying the Lord gonna do something about it. They looking at us just because, they know that we gonna get them powers.
They watching everybody.
Yeah.
They got a website to see where the truth is called. How many people are waking up? We used to go there sometimes. But, what was it? Yeah, you can go there.
Okay.
But like we said, there's the opposite of everything, man. And this is great. I love the fact that this is a movie, man. I love the fact that it says the Most High is not the author of confusion because he's the author. I like the fact that it's written in the scriptures. It's written. Most High said he written this before our time. So this is for our learning. I like the fact that we the characters in the movie. That the Most High will we use as those men for the Marvel men. You know what I'm saying? Get with the capes on as like this is the good part of the movie where Esau try to come against them and they get power. Angels are watching. We got a whole audience watching. This is the greatest, outcome of a movie and the greatest movie and the outcome of a movie that ever been. The angels are watching. They in the spirit world, spiritual realm. Yeah, what's the name? Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Job, chapter 18, verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out.
They call themselves the Illuminati, man. On the back of your dollar, we always say that. The pyramid, and then the ego, and then the coming together of a new world order and shit. Because they get a lot of stuff from Egyptology. That's why another reason why people are into Egyptology. This is the new spirit of Egypt. Egyptology, women get to have power. And here they get to have power. Egyptology, they do magic and witchcraft like the Pharaoh did. He had his, what did he say? He called his magicians and his astrologers and shit. That's what America's about. Vocab is a witch. He's a soothsayer. He's a magician. He does magic. He flip words and does magic. Whether Most High willing, the modern day Moses. We was nursed in Egypt. And now, what did Moses say? What did it say by faith? Moses refused to be called the son of the daughter of Pharaoh.
Choose the rest of some place with his people. Then to enjoy his sins for a season.
Yeah, because that sin for a season can have you fucked up. And it does. These niggas that in the industry, that's them going sin for a season. Because that season's about to be over.
Yep. They on tour right now.
Yeah. And when the season's over, guess what? Yahawashi gonna come. The world gonna be over. Most High, we be in the kingdom, and they're gonna suffer shame, man.
Yeah, curtains gonna close.
Yep.
Continuing, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Yeah. He's not gonna be able to do his magic anymore. He's not gonna be able to fool the masses. He's not gonna be able to be like the Most High anymore. Most High gonna see them. What did it say? He said the stars above, nest above the stars. The Most High gonna take them down. How you think he's gonna come down? You think Jacob's gonna? Jake got power to go up there and take them down? No. Most High, Yahawashi is coming with his angels, man. Lead a chariot. He's gonna be lasering them motherfuckers. You know how easy it is to laser and Gaza and the stations and programs and shit. They say that even America's gonna come down in 1 hour.
Speedy riddance.
Yeah, there's all that great of riches.
You know,
Come down in 1 hour.
one of the brothers was talking about they was kind of looking in that through the spirit, and the hour could be somewhere around 40 years. And that's about how long the prophets really been out here. You know, it's been about 60 coming on now, but going a little bit into like when everybody started waking up. It's been about 40 years. They talk about 250 years, ain't no empire really lasted.
Or said, Father, you said 40 years, he had us in the wilderness.
40 years. Yeah. See what I'm saying?
We was lost.
Yeah, we was lost.
That's what I was saying. This is like it to the days of Moses. What are people saying? We gonna do whatever we gonna do.
Yeah.
We gonna since we came out here because they look. When we say, hey, you can't go out. You can't eat this kind of food. You go back to commandment. It's like they saying, damn, we can't do shit. You bringing us out here to die. Like, what are we supposed to do? My life is over. Well, hey, it's like to the days of Moses and what Most High started getting them and shit.
He said, he got to shorten that time, but we will die out here. We ain't gonna make it. As much as they messed up everything,
they were serving the Queen of Heaven.
They was talking about what was in the wilderness. We missed the millets, the leeks, all the food. And basically, like you said, we tell our people they put the swine, they put the ribs, and the pork there. They don't want to let go of the bacon. Jake will fight you. Jake will really fight you. Just what I'm saying. You say you are supposed to eat pork.
And now they getting worse. They eating raccoons and snakes and rats and shit.
You're gonna have some Jakes, they just threatened by you because they know that you speaking the downfall of the kingdom, and they just try to give you a hard time, man. And that's gonna happen too. So you just gotta be prepared to be like the brothers were saying, stone. Not to show no emotion to it, so they don't get the best of it. That's what they're trying to do. That's all they're trying to do.
Same thing they did with other business.
All because he was teaching.
And when these devils, when we break from these devils, they got a problem. They're like, let's say we want to go, let's do our own thing, because we know the Most High. They be like, because who was marching right beside Martin Luther King? The Coswars, the Democrats, and he was one of the biggest influences for our people to follow, because that nonviolent term, it meant peace, That's why, and see those terms of words, man. That's why, hey, Apostle Elders always say, man, hey, don't believe those words, look into it. That's why it says it's a time for war and it's a time for peace. It wasn't no time for peace then. And even now, and that's what he found out later. He's like, damn, fucked up.
What the scriptures say, I know about the false prophets say he dreamed of a dream.
Yeah. I dreamed a dream. That's how I said that false prophets gonna be put to death. They said, don't hearken to that. He said, I'll send you pastors according to my heart. That will feed you, with the right way. But they still have a Martin Luther King Day today. Still promote him at the club. He's on the flyers at stripping club. What I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
They want you to believe in that American dream, though.
Yeah, that's what it is. Then they had one of the biggest and most talented families. They yearly a yearly thing of them on Netflix or whatever. They Jackson family, the American dream. And shit.
And the Lord's telling them, since y'all been doing that, stay with it then. Stay with it.
But what did Michael Jackson find out? They fucking me over. He said they don't really care about us. You know? And then he said, Junior, he said, some school you can never junior. And then the rats heard that and they got offended. They get offended by that shit. Ice Cube said the same thing when he wanted to get WA let a Jews break up. So why is it they always the main people breaking us up? They always in the mix as one that's really the problem. A lot of people don't see that. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12. And it reads, stand now with thine enchantments.
Yo, enchantments like chanting, like at the football games, at the basketball games and shit.
Like you said, the annual thing with the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
Mega, make it bigger, greater. Yeah. Stand with it.
Yeah.
Stay with it then. Yeah, stay with it. That's all you got. And with the multitude.
But it's a righteous chantment too. We say Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahweh.
Yeah. We standing with ours.
That's how quick they
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And with the multitude of thy sorceries.
Because that's what they do. They do sorcery, man. Like the witch, like the presidential election was based on sorcery, inauguration, witches. You know, pharmakia based on witches. You know, witchcraft, and everything else in this place. The black and white TV that was witchcraft. But you had a lot of jakes that passed for white. You know what I'm saying? And portray an image of dominance against their own people.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yep.
If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
You won't be able to.
You won't. No try.
See how Most High did. He said, hey, try it. You know what I'm saying? Most High let you try something just
Go ahead.
You know,
see what you gonna do.
See what happens.
Pull all your go gadgets out. Let's see if it works.
The big toys.
Yeah.
But you know, that psychological method, they say something like they say something like if you learn something fix a certain amount of time if you know it'll be true, you know, it'll start to become a habit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the crowd you hang around or whatever, it becomes a habitual thing. You know? But even in every band that played and shit, you have to have a lead singer. You have to have or and certain levels of where the band is harmonious and shit. You know, but Jake don't know that they don't know how to structure themselves by themselves, man. You got to have the Holy Spirit, but then you'll start to understand, man. Like, damn, we all subject to something, man. You know, Most High said be subject to one another. We all subject. Hey, you know, we ain't perfect. You know, we got to depend on one another, and that's what the so-called black woman is feeling there, because she used to be the one that kind of, you know, you could live with me, or you can go to my church, listen to my pastor, you know, or my grandma. We could both live with her. It's like, and then you grow up and being nurtured in that, and then as soon as you know, wake up one day, she like, get out. What? Yeah, we supposed to be working. Nah, I don't want to. I think you cheating. I don't want to even do this no more. You got your bank involved and joint accounts and shit. Yeah. Y'all done bought shit together. Yeah, man. That's all I like. The house, y'all going in the house together and shit.
Don't do it, Jake.
Now you gotta go to court and unravel all that shit.
Don't do it, Jake. That's the shoelace you don't want to have to untie.
Now they mad because, you know, Most High is bringing the sons in. The sons in. The clock is past our minute. Ain't no fucking weird ass shit. But what was that? She said,
that was it.
I don't know if I subject a little bit.
No, you did. I was just saying to stand with our enchantments.
Oh yeah.
We can keep going.
That's why I do got these women on the enchantment.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
Erica Badu said she's a witch herself, and she said Beyonce is a different kind of witch. But these women are still following and try to justify that shit. Voodooism. Why would you want to do voodoo on your own man and shit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he's cheating something with voodoo on him. And he started acting funny. He did not know, whatever. Yeah, that shit.
Verse 13, and it reads, Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers.
And they come together to do this. Like we said, the music, that's a heavy influence. They know Jake loves music. Man, Jake listens to music all damn day. At work, while he's driving, you know,
At the crib.
at the crib. You know, he do music. Jake does music. You know, produce, rap. So they gotta control that shit. And they put spells on the music like the apostle was saying earlier. We've been saying, you know, Apostle Elder's been saying, they put spells on the music. Now everything you hear, man, I can't even listen to some shit now because of what they're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He really made some hits, but a lot of them motherfucking songs I can't even listen to because of what's happening and what he's been exposed to do.
Over what's going on, like also like in the courthouse here in Oklahoma, it was a woman. She came into the courthouse with two governors, Kevin, I think it's Stitt, and another governor. They was having a debate, and she was praying to the goddess Medusa. Okay, before they had the debate, they came in and had a praying out. They standing, they asking these different astrologers and different witches to keep their wicked rule going, you know?
That summit. I think earlier this year, the summit, they had that witch was up there.
Doing that shit, all that weird ass shit. Shit ain't gonna fucking work. Throwing that little, throwing that dustpan on them niggas.
But they do it out in front. They let you know it's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Well,
ooh, they really, that's where they doing the real sacrifices at.
Well, I listen to Esau every day, and I mean, you know, when you flip radio stations and shit, trying to find another, and then Esau, and you know, he don't have beat in his music and shit like Jake.
No?
Jake be ready to kill each other in their music. I'll kill this nigga, I'll rob this nigga. Esau don't have that.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of a battle with Edom against Edom at all in none of his songs.
None of his songs. It's all just promote to get Jake to be divided. And feel like, you know, we the
Even with
only
the women, they ain't out there like twerking their ass and showing and everything's about pussy and hoes and you know asses and
they talking about that money man. White woman money man.
you know, so say so. They say they do.
They don't turn their man down like I want to do.
Yeah. It sounds good on the song. You gotta watch the thing too. Ain't none of them.
man, I'm just saying that display, man, the publication of our people, like that's why they get excited when they see cameras and shit. Oh shit, I'm on camera. That's another witchcraft. That it's a portal camera. That TV is a portal. Suction in. Oh yeah.
Now the astrologers, the stargazers.
The stargazer astrologers, the ones that's like, you know, into all the psychics and shit.
Zodiac signs and
Zodiac signs and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got that zodiac sign off the 12 tribes, man. That's all messed up. You got women. That women are heavy into that too. What are you? I'm a Libra. I'm a Leo. Oh, you that? I ain't marrying no. How you gonna base a relationship and possibility of something on a fucking sign? You know? I would say it was more realistic back then. Go ahead.
The monthly prognosticators.
Yeah. Prognosticators and shit.
Yeah, what you do, like tell you what the weather's gonna be for the week, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Stand up.
We got an actual job.
Meteorologists.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stuff like
Those
that.
are prognosticators, the ones who, speak of a hurricane's finna come. We think it's gonna be a F5, F6, whatever, tornado, whatever, hurricane, whatever, earthquake. That's them. Stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Those plagues, man.
Because like we said, no psychic predicted the COVID. No psychic predicted the 9/11. Nope. All these big events. The psychics didn't come out and tell nobody about this shit.
But you had people like Jakes. Jakes were doing it like Prince. In 1998, he was singing at a bar talking about it.
Well, Prince knew. Like, they tell things that the Khazars, the Amalekites, Jewish small hats, they tell our people who we are, and they tell them, you Prince of Power, and, you know what I'm saying? But that's after they didn't sign contracts and did all that shit.
Yep.
Like, it's a mockery shit, like, take them to the temple and, look at Prince. What he's doing. We got black icons, right?
That's icons.
Yeah, like, you been knowing all this shit all this time and shit, now you just saying this shit.
These people, though, they losing their power, though.
Yeah.
Because I've been hearing like a lot of, I guess, it's been like a lot of like, different nations of people trying to come to us and tell we love y'all, all this, all this,
You see, who played chess right there? Because he's like, oh, America, y'all think y'all the greatest. Well, look, the Negroes go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. Y'all deal with that subject.
Yeah.
He don't care about us, but because he's using that as a front pawn, whatever.
So even your workers are better than you. Trying to knock down that
morale. Get mad and shit. He get mad more at us and shit. Fuck these niggers and shit like that. Yeah. Who said that? What the fuck? That's the kind of thing they play chess. But guess who made the chess game? Most High. He knew chess before y'all even created whoever. I bet Jake did though.
And then you got wayward Christians coming up trying to act like they know the truth. They ain't even playing chess. They over here playing checkers. They over here playing checkers the whole time. They ain't even looking at the big picture.
Those Bible scholars, the theologians. They just study. They study everything. They're not trying to ask for the Holy Spirit to work with them. They just do it because they like researching shit. Like Esau, he discovered shit and he like research, so he put on his table and shit. He walking the hills, man. He got like 10,000 different particles and shit that he don't even use and shit. Don't know what the fuck to do. They just fuck it in there. Yeah, it's just in there. That's what vocab is. He just collect information and try to use it.
Collecting and missing.
He ain't really a true, sincere, concise spirit that's for the Most High.
And that's how it is. If you coming up to the camera, we know you ain't here to learn. We just gonna tell you we don't want to talk to you. We ain't gonna sit here and debate with you. We're like, go teach what you down there or something.
What did the Most High say? He's gonna come for the concise spirit, the meek. That's who's gonna inherit the earth, man. And not no like weak type of person. Somebody's humble to the extent of the Most High and knowing who He is and His Son.
Meek just means lowly. Be weak. Like you just let everybody just step on you. We doing that, man. Got one on? Got some?
I'll get this one on.
No, I got some, but I just
but I'm getting lights out devil as I got one.
You about to have some too, so
come. Revelation 28, 21 and 8. But the fearful and unbelieving, because they don't believe. And the fearful, because Most High said what He say, He'll help us. He's for us. So if you fear, that means you don't believe the Most High is going to protect you. It says, and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers, sorcerers, we mentioned sorcerers, they on the list. Most High got a list. Fuck that Epstein list. Most High got his list. It says an idolatry, idol worship, And all liars shall have their part in the lake of which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. That's America being destroyed on fire. The lake of fire is going to happen right here. That's the second death. The first death was the water going back to Noah. Go ahead.
This is St. Matthew chapter 11, verse 25. At that time, Yahawashi answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes.
Yeah, because you could think you wise, like the theologians, like the so-called Bible scholars and shit. They did all their research, but most high revealed it to
Revealed unto babes.
Yeah. Meaning those that didn't know or especially like when you learn stuff, you think you know it. I mean, you think like it's people that been in church all their life. I think that they actually know the scriptures.
That's that born again.
But then when you show them the scripture, they be like, "What Bible you read?" I mean, the second one.
Yeah, they be saying that. They be saying that. What version is that? The one that you supposed to read. What do you mean?
Well, y'all bless the squirrel y'all go to court all the time.
Every time, the same one.
They'll twist it around and turn it like,
that's
They know Jake don't like doing a whole bunch of shit. What makes you think we made a whole new version of Bible?
Trump Bible.
Crazy, man.
and then they be like, well, I don't know, you're reading it the wrong way.
That's the old law. That's the old way.
Yeah, but they don't know nothing about the history of the
But they don't even know who Esau is.
Nothing. Don't know nothing.
He's
one of the biggest main characters in the whole book.
and then they say the Apocrypha is different, but if you read the Apocrypha, it says the exact same thing as the Bible. Esau is still the end of the world in it,
Yeah.
A lot of the scriptures in the Apocrypha has like the continuum of Jeremiah, Hebrew, Daniel,
the continuum of Daniel. Yeah, that's what the Maccabees. So that Daniel 8.
Then it still said the Maccabee sons they didn't eat swine. They're still it's like, come on, man. We know Esau. Like if you read Esau's book, it's gonna be like corny. You watch his movie, it's corny as hell. Like what the fuck is this about? Like it's all mixed and twisted up and shit. Even the biblical movies. Like there's no way that happened. Yeah. Like, they got people surviving the flood and shit. Other than knowing this. Like, come on, man. Go ahead. Did I smell that?
Oh, let's see.
I was just going into that earlier.
Yeah. I finished it.
Okay. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 17, and it reads, "For look how much the world shall be weaker through age."
Yeah, that's like anything. It says the earth wax old like a garment, man.
And that's why a lot of people, they don't understand the scriptures. They be weak in the spirit.
Yeah.
You know?
Remember how it took up, he lowered our age too.
Yep.
Mentality is lowered in this place. We use almost 1,000 years. The food was better.
Yep.
The land was better. You know?
So how much more is the wisdom that has been bestowed upon a regular individual? His wisdom is real low, man. So you gotta be born again.
With the wisdom on the right hand, what did it say? The spirit is quickening.
Yep.
So it quickened us quick. Like now, we living in it. We live in this word.
Yep.
You know? Go ahead.
Continuing.
Strengthened by it. How you think a man be out there for 35, 40 years and so forth, and all that long without having the spirit?
No way. So much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
Even in America, it's like it's still we can water down. Like that's why they have 2 men taking care of a family and shit. How the fuck is that?
That's why the Lord got a controversy with the land. That's why he's got a problem with this place.
There is no mercy, no faith, no judgment. That's one thing the most I love is judgment. Because all these things will pass away, but his judgment shall stand. His truth shall stand. judgment is coming from the commandments. You know, you can have, what did I say, runs over breakdowns, but within the breakdown, there's judgment in there. You do things that you need for your soul's sake, you know, to conduct yourself as a man of the Lord. Go ahead,
You want to go back or you want to say where I went to that next? Okay, go ahead. This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. And it reads, hear the word of the Lord. No, it says,
oh, okay, yeah. I thought it said, hear the word too. Hear the word of the Lord. And who's Lord always talking to? Israel. Is he talking to these other nations? Has he ever dealt with these other nations like a family? No, it says that in English. He had not dealt so with any other nation. No. So he's talking to Israel. But really, Israel is the problem, you know? Like, you know, our people, Esau really don't got a problem with us. I mean, he's going to do what he do as Esau. But the average Edomite pastors, they be like, okay, they don't cause no trouble. They just be, they'll stop for a little while and on their way. It's our own people. There's trouble that causes trouble. Go ahead.
Like you talking about judgment and he didn't show us other nations. This is Psalms 147, 19, 20. He showed his words unto Jacob, his statutes, his judgments unto Israel.
The judgment and statutes right there to Israel. And it's not those people over there. Who can prove that? No, but that's been proven. Go ahead.
He had not dealt so with any nation.
Any nation. So what? Now they're gonna say, well, that's the Old Testament. Now Most High dealing with all nations. Does Most High love all nations now?
He said he changed not.
He changed not. You know? And he said he would bring a remnant out of Israel. So he don't need no other nations. And what are these other nations doing? They're doing like they're doing like Esau and shit. That will bring us more into heathenistic behavior.
They eat all lizards and all type of bugs and critters and
they got them Chinese eat so much different stuff. They eat anything moving, really. Go ahead.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise you, the Lord, Bahasham, Yahawashi.
Yeah, even in our slavery, even in our low state, they don't know the Most High put us there. He told us beforehand that you will go into slavery. They don't even understand that. They be like, if your God loves you, why y'all poor and stuff? That's our curses. And we dealt with it. We had to grow up in these neighborhoods of being like some kind of curses that we witnessed. You know what I'm saying? And still today, the effects, some of the last effects of the curses, but we're coming out of it, you know. And eventually, Most High, you know, put us back in Jerusalem as righteous men, and there ain't gonna be no curses on us. They're gonna be on the nations. When it's not on Israel, it's on the nations. And the heaviest curse is gonna be on Esau.
it's back to Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. And it reads, hear the word of the Lord.
Hear the word of the Lord. And who needs to hear the word of the Lord? Like, how can Edom be like, why would Edom want to listen to the Lord? He got money and shit. They the top nation of the world.
Yeah, they don't want to hear this.
Zion God.
Yeah. They don't want to hear this.
And like we said, we're talking about really the elites, because they're the ones that elites have said, they'll say out their mouth that they got different type of elites, you know. Or they'll say that, you know, yeah, we trying to depopulate the world and shit. Like, y'all cool with that? Because what if that's y'all? Which it is. You know, you got a whole, who said that, Rockefeller or something? And then putting a robot, putting a soul into a machine, a robot. Y'all cool with that? Like, this is what the top people are saying. Not these people are just puppets. They led astray. They sheep. They say sheep to the slaughter, man. But the least, nah, they planning some big shit, man. Go ahead.
Ye children of Israel.
Yeah, we children, man. We didn't say my people are Sodom's children. They know not, that they do this. They know not the way of my way. So what the Most High do, when we don't know, we send men that He gave to know and to give to you to be as messengers. And Israel ain't getting the message. Go ahead.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Inhabitants of the land. And what do? He kicked out. You know how fruitful, great that Jerusalem used to be, the mother of us all, the mother of the. It says Jerusalem, the mother of us all, the living, the nurturer. And then what did Jerusalem say in the Apocrypha? I'm a widow. I can't nurse you no more. You gotta go whatever. Y'all gotta pray and the Most High help you. But I can't help you no more. I ain't got no more milk to supply. But so the Most High is talking to the children of Israel, like, what are we doing now? Blowing the trumpet. That's saying that the Most High is about to send His Son. And what it say? There's another scripture that says that we are being able to stand in the coming of His glory. And before appeared before the Son of God. You know? That's like somebody, making sure that you ain't got no flaws on you. You know, like, yeah, I hope I'm, like you go to a club or something, they check your pockets and shit. And scan you. You know, when you prepare for this, you want to be perfect as you can. Right as you ain't perfect. Once I know that you want to be close as possible, close as you can. Make it. Go ahead.
Because there is no truth.
There's no truth in this place. You know? It's all lies, man. And that's why they children be like, what are you talking about? The Son of God is so-called black man. And they were thought that he wasn't. They got pictures all over the damn place and shit. People got in their wallets and shit. Like, what the fuck? He wasn't a so-called white man. This is what it say, worship him in spirit and in truth. Go ahead.
Lord mercy.
There's no mercy. They didn't show no mercy. It said, show no mercy to him that has shown no mercy. There's no mercy with them. Even in the court system, they'll give a man 3 life sentences and shit. 3-strike law, yeah. That didn't mean that. They get that. I don't know if they get that from the Bible, like by 2 or 3 witnesses put to death. It don't mean 3 strikes and you out, man, like America does it and shit.
That means you get judged on the spot right there.
Yeah, you let time of 10 years go by, you ain't done nothing and shit, you mess up a little bit more and shit, but you still get yourself right, they'll count that as a second strike and shit. Or you still like, damn, man, or even wrongfully, like, I didn't do it. You still get into some trouble or in the car with that person, 3rd strike, you get life. That's why I need to be righteous judges set up instead of these white judges.
How many Jakes that like got out of prison was falsely accused over the last couple of years? And Jake was in there 15, 20 years.
Yeah. And then they try to pay them off and shit. Because that's what Esau does. He just try to pay everybody off and shit. Like,
Jake coming back home seeing his son as a woman now.
yeah, exactly. It's shit that you couldn't that happened that you can't fix. Now his woman is with a total different man. She might be a lesbian.
Kids hate you.
Kids hate you. Your whole fucking life has been ruined. And even if you had $1 million and shit, That don't fix your life. That don't make your son ungay and shit. That don't make your woman come back to you. She's like, I got my own money. Yeah, I don't need you no more and shit. Boy, and it can psychologically fuck them up. Like you get out in the whole world. This niggas been out today. That been in that 20 years. It's a whole different world today and shit. Okay, it's digital technology. They don't even know how to work with, you know, some of these new technical things that people operate in. Right. Because they've been, because whole, what they say? I always say they change everything every 10 years, man. You know. Then how do you rebuild? Then you still can't get a job and shit. And then if you go, what if you come out and then could you still be drafted for the war? Probably so. They don't care about that.
Uh, that scripture you read goes with it, because like a man gonna do 10, 15, 20 years. Just say he do 10 years. Heck, 5. If he get out, he wanna go on the right path, get a job and everything. Oh, you was just locked up. Oh, well, you got a privilege charge. We can't hire you.
Yeah.
So what most likely Jay gonna do? He gonna go back to what he was doing before that.
Go back to the streets.
Yeah. Or just end up being nobody. You know.
Continue nor knowledge of the Most High in the land.
No knowledge of the Most High in the land. True.
Sorry, it's like weird, man.
There's no knowledge, meaning the real knowledge, man. Because everybody know about Jesus. You know? Over there on the other side, many of the Moabites, Edomites, they believe in Jesus. So-called white man colonized everything and witchcraft and everything to make people believe in that picture and that character and shit. That says it was here. Let's go back to some rappers, like we always say. That's a deity. That's a false image, you know, of who they even call Jesus Christ. Like we always say, there no J's in back then. You know? Really, Yahawashi speak. He spoke in Hebrew. What was the languages above Hebrew, Greek, and Latin? They didn't say English. Like I said, this English that the Americans speak is not the real English anyway. Real English is more closer to Latin than because it's watered down America. That's why they say that's the confusion of the people too. The word confusing the words. They don't even know the meaning of words. So if you say you love somebody, that means you gotta show. It's usually come with it's supposed to come with action. These Christians, they go to church and they say, "Look, that ain't loving the Most High." You gotta, what are you doing? Just going to church? Just, you know, church is right up the street and shit. And you just sitting on your ass all day, listening and not, they don't even take notes in church. You know, because you know why? Because they ain't teaching nothing. If they were, they would bring bring notebooks, they'll be asking questions and stuff. They just want to feel good. That's all American citizens want to do. They want to feel good. Because it's a fucked up world. So they be like, damn, tell me that what I'm saying, that I'm going to heaven without. Go ahead.
this is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4, and it reads, "For if he that cometh preacheth another Yahawashi,
Read it. Read it. Let's say preacher. It says Jesus, but we know his real name. Preach another son of God. Nope. Really ain't nobody teaching. teaching another kind of God that people, they want to make people believe that it's the real Son of God. No, that is not, which is Jesus.
The other one that they said is Yahawashi is Jesus. You know, whom we have not preached. Or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted.
Yeah, because to say the names are not important, that's another gospel. Making something up right there. You know? To say that, that we can eat anything and everything is law, that's another gospel. You making up stuff. Like I said, the Most High wouldn't even have the spirit on the Maccabee sons to refuse to eat swine if that was it was important. It wasn't important. They was dismembered, man, piece by piece, and put in a hot skillet, man. Think the Most High forgot about that? Go ahead.
He might well bear with him.
And then what did it say? Is there another scripture?
We can keep going. Yeah. Verse 5. Verse 5. And it reads, for I suppose I was not wit behind the very chiefest apostles.
Yeah,
It's going into Paul and stuff.
yeah. But he's expressing that the truth has to be told the right way. Yeah, the real Son of God has to be told.
And he talking about like really like boasts himself as like one of the best apostles, and you know he tried to have he had like a sense of humility because you know of his path to the truth, what he dealt with. You know he was the law, the law, the law.
Even in that day, because we would say there should be false Christ, false anointed. Like it was actually people back in the Rawchaa day talking about they were the anointed. You know, they were the Son of God. But no, it says even every spirit that Most High deal with, he confesses that Yahawashi came, the Son of God came in the flesh. So if you come in the flesh, you're gonna have a description. You're gonna look like somebody, and when somebody say, "Well, how do you look?" and you describe them, and then tell people, they're gonna say they ain't gonna say it don't matter. They're gonna be like, okay, that's cool. That's what he do. That's what he look like. So, but they make it a problem because they don't want him to be a so-called black man. So, he can be Mediterranean. He could be beige. He could be Avatar blue and shit before he be a so-called black man.
And
That's the problem.
they want to wrestle you with the color, but if the color didn't matter, then why would you trade a certain conviction? Then they
Yeah.
be like, oh, he say he was olive skinned or blonde. What color is blonde and olive? That's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they be trying to make it seem like, y'all got him like he pure white. Like he's,
Yeah, like
but that's what I was taught as a young man too. That what would Jesus do? Like he was a white man. I was taught that as a young man. I didn't know.
yeah,
So I came in the truth and like, damn.
yeah, yeah,
I never related to that guy though. Like, cause I feel like
yeah. You
it was
can't.
just,
You really can't. Like I don't know why people ever believe in that shit.
it's like you want to. I remember times trying to praise a
Yeah, yeah.
young man, but it's like, I feel like I don't know you actually listen to it.
Yeah.
But if you in church and they got a big ass picture of them while they preaching and shit, remember you used to get the coloring books and shit, and you color you color the people brown because you wanted them to be look like you and shit. They had a situation. Remember that thing I told you about? They talked about the black dog and the white dog, and they said the babies would choose the white dog because they said which one is smarter, and they point to the white dog. Which one is better? And they point to the white dog. That was a psychological method that they played on us too. That white is better, but are they really white? No, they're red. They're red, man. You know? And that's the truth, Satan, man. Because hey, if Mosai said, "Look out for the red guy," then we have to tell the truth. We want to know the truth about it. And then we tell them, "Well, that's Esau. They call themselves rednecks. We didn't. They proud to be rednecks and Rawchaa. So they the basis of the red people with the rednecks, and then the highest level of the red people was the Rawchaa.
So got the redneck music, Sweet Home Alabama, all that shit.
Yep. So truth, for truth's sake, it does matter. We in the matrix. We've been lied to, almost becoming a product of America to vote and all that. And some people have. They already done. Some of our people are still pushing for, you know, all this futuristic stuff in America. You know, they gonna try to forget about slavery. Man. They gonna pretty soon they're gonna say slavery didn't exist. They got all this AI shit. You know how realistic that AI shit is getting? People be like, I don't know if it's AI, but if it is, they just didn't just. I don't even know no more. Yeah. So they're gonna try to rewrite history, man, and try to do away with this book. Go ahead. They might make a new world order book. This is what you got to do every day as a citizen of America now. Go ahead.
This is John chapter 14, verse 7, and it reads, if ye had known me,
You really have known of the Most High. Know Most High. That means his people. That means his only begotten Son. His land. What does it say? And the Apocrypha says all that. Out of all the lands he told you, Jerusalem had all the rivers he told Jordan had all the flowers he told the lily had all them. Yeah. Go ahead.
ye should have known my Father also.
He should have known his father. He's the express image of his father. You know? If they would have told Yahawashi the same thing, and they did a lot. A lot of people did. They said, if you God, then who made you God? I'd rather talk to God.
That's how people, man.
Yeah, you don't want to rather talk to the Most High.
But they were scared to talk when Lord told Moses to get ready. He came down the Mount Sinai. He started visiting, started shaking and quaking. They like, nah, Moses, you got it.
Yeah, we can't put a whole nation in slavery. Most High can't. We don't want to deal with the Most High. We can only do so much as a men. But if we set up to be judges, which we Most High make us, yeah, we're gonna be, telling these nations what to do. Go ahead.
And from henceforth ye know him.
Yeah, you know him. What did Yahweh try to say? You see me, you see the Father. Like you better be glad he's the mediator. You better get to know him. You know what I'm
That's our lawyer.
saying? He's our ticket out of here, man. Like, man, you ain't talk to Yahweh, you better talk to him first. Like, oh, well, let me. Yeah, go ahead.
And have seen him.
Man, they have seen him, man, with their own eyes. You know, they you know, you live in this physical, you want to see some shit. You know? Yeah. Most High made it like that. You want to see your enemy go down with your own eyes. You don't want to be told to sit.
You want to use the car, they be like, show me the Carfax.
Yeah.
Show me what the hell happened to this car before I get this motherfucker.
Yeah. Somebody tell you a great movie. You like, shit, what can I look that up on? I want to see it. You don't want to just hear about it. So these people are hypocrites. Because when the Son of God come back, what do they say? Every eye shall see him.
Even the ones that pierced him.
Yeah, you gonna see him.
Everybody.
Y'all like to see shit.
Yeah.
You like to see us out here. Like,
Yeah, it
what
says thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Like,
they want to see. They want to see the. They still like to see the failure of Jake. His eye. You know what I'm saying? his sadness and it, you know, him not all this shit was an experiment, putting Jake in the ghettos and shit, watching him starve and coming to his house and knowing this woman got 5 kids and can't feed them, and how does it feel to be in poverty and all that? Well, it's hard, and how much you get paid? Well, 15 cents, you know, an hour or something like that. And they got riches, man. You know, they play games with their riches, lotto and all that, stock market and all that. Meanwhile, Jake really trying to, you know, barely, barely making it as a meal and shit to get by from day to day. Uh, that's how evil these devils are, man. That's how we know they couldn't be the people of the Bible. So, if, you know, whatever these devils do, you better be in your right state because the Most High gonna let them get you if you're not. Because what's the point of you, you know, you building yourself up so when they come and get you, that you can't stand and say you're a righteous man. I ain't done none of y'all, man. I'm out here teaching the Bible, y'all. Call it terrorist talk. Well, let's go back to real terrorism. Right here in America, when y'all was killing our people, when you was, even in the '60s and all that. Ku Klux Klan, acts of violence, even with the police today. What about that shit? They didn't kill all kind of jakes that didn't even have weapons and shit. Like you said, locked up in jail for a crime they didn't even commit. I just want to see a nigga down and in jail. That's something he might have to learn because being a nigga, hey, that's how I have become Christian. But even the righteous, it says, rain fall on the just and unjust. So we pray for our safety to ourselves too. We'll start, pray for the apostle elders and brothers. And these devils, they said they regard not the young or the old. You know? We know it's the end. The brother said the term redneck never sat well with me. Their whole body is the same color as their redneck. That's just the truth, right? If they can call us, hey, y'all came from slavery, y'all, yeah, that's true. We ain't gonna deny that shit. Statistics wise, all y'all niggas got some kind of crackhead in the family and the drunk. Hey, well, you gotta live up to your shit, man. He don't want to live up to his shit, you know. He don't want to be the red man, the bad guy, but he plays it though, you know. Before we got into the movies, everybody was a so-called white person. The Egyptian was, you know, the robber, the good guy, and the bad guy. You know, now that he through black exploitation of cops and everything, we're the bad guy all the time, selling drugs and all that. You know, but hey, Most High has manifested everything. This is the time, very time of the end. You know, we trying to get right before this shit go down. You don't know how the Most High is looking at you. They say he winks, but he also get that side eye like, yeah. You know? What it says, his eyes on the sinful kingdom. You know, he gonna destroy it from the off the. And I'd be afraid too if I was my whole seed line was gonna be taken. Like, I ain't gonna exist no more. Like, yeah,
Chair's been on overtime.
yeah.
They've been over governor, house
Yep,
senates, top politicians, and
yep. Matter of fact, we can go to some articles too.
you
Yeah,
know how they carry
what's
guys.
up?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the cherries were sitting up at brothers' camps and all that.
It was just
Fleets.
hundreds of them that went
Yeah.
over. What camp was it? Across the, I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
The Bahasham?
Across the hard just went over it close
Yeah.
to a day ago.
I know the
It was they flew he said a fleet of about 100 chariots fly by as Vocab Malone and his motley crew turned the corner. So that happened over there the other day. You know?
and so-called Christians, anti-Christian, American Christians, they don't believe and they don't teach and they don't believe in chariots. And that's the very thing that's supposed to save the Israelites out of damnation or getting destroyed.
Another thing was over the past 20 years, all of the like high official police ranking officers, all of them have been selling illegal weapons,
Oh
all
yeah,
throughout
yeah.
the country. They only found about 50 cases, but there's way more than that, man.
But tell me this too about the chariots. If they talking about they green aliens, why do they have shows like Star Trek where there's humans in spaceships?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, it's not like they going up there in astronaut suits. They project, they astral projecting. They teleporting and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they know there's something to that. They know about the chariots is what we said, man. You know? And they know the return of the Most High Son gonna come with a fleet of chariots.
There was a mysterious disease in the Congo that killed 143 people as well. Some pestilence going on out there. The World Health Organization sends some people out there to go check it out. You know what they gonna do?
So they be calling all kind of meats, fish, beef, all kind of meats, turkey. Some Edomite and fuck the turkeys, the butterball turkeys. Yeah.
Well, there were some shootings on Thanksgiving too. There were some shootings.
And some happen on Halloween, some happen on Halloween too. More family killings are happening. Domestic disputes and violence are happening. They killing their own families. With Jake too. Yeah. We telling you these are bad times, these are times in the end of the world.
Getting us all right here. Incoming Missouri state lawmaker introduces bill to give $1,000 to anyone who turns in illegal migrants. That's how they're gonna be with the MOTB. They're gonna be like, we'll give you some money, you turn in somebody who ain't got it.
Just like with that stuff that happened, that jump shot happened 4 years ago. You gotta be 6 feet away from people. And our own people were telling us, "Oh, you ain't gotta get away from us." Oh no,
Yeah. Grandma like, y'all can't come over this Thanksgiving. Just set the turkey on the porch and keep rolling. Go ahead, it's small.
I think that UFO was like in New Jersey or something like that up there. Like,
Right. Anything happened with Elon Musk? Has he said anything lately or Trump or whatever?
They
about the terrorists.
Oh, the tariffs,
they
against
just China. They said they taxing them.
Wasn't it against Iran too?
It's
Well, Turkey. Oh, yeah, I think something with either Turkey or Iran. It's always about even more so today.
Yeah, he said he was going to propose a 60% tariff on goods from China and a tariff up to 20% on everything else in the United States. This week, he raised the ante still higher to punish the machinery manufacturer John Deere for his plans to move some production to Mexico. Trump vowed to tax anything about the export back to the United States at 200%.
That's what I was going to say. The definition of that, that's to tax things that's coming in imported or something.
Yeah,
It's like almost like similar to sanctions, like
yeah,
you know. And then if they don't want to abide by it, that's what creates trade wars, which you know that could get messy too, man.
yeah. And he threatened Mexican, he threatened them with 100%. Yeah. So yeah, Trump about to come in. But Trump been taxing everybody ass. He's gonna be like
Hero.
Emperor Nero, Emperor Augustus. Because he was the one, when you look at Luke the second chapter, he's the one who started raising taxes, doing tariffs, you know? That's where that stuff comes from. It's Rome all over again. You know?
They're trying to complete that. Continue with it and trying to complete it. A world, new world order where they, how people try to rebel and they try to, they raise the taxes. We going right. They don't want no protests no more. Let's take
like
this chip.
It's like it was Caesar Augustus, not Emperor. Caesar. It was Caesar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a season on them. Yeah, they go into 12 feathers like the Apostle always say. But this is exciting times too because it's happened biblically. We've seen it happen for real in real life. Like we get to see these are Roman, these are these same Roman people back in the day, reincarnated. You know, so you might see your supervisor and you like looking at them like could be a Roman general or something that was back then. Now he's working at he's a manager at Burger King or something. You know what I'm saying? On both sides, the Father spirits, there's a lot going on other than what people see because they ain't spiritual. That was it on the articles, man. And what can we close out with? Scripture. Y'all already know the scripture. Time is near to
Yeah. Pick that up.
yeah. I said they already know that.
Just draw that.
They know that the world, that is the end of the thing. What we're saying is shit's about to go down. We in the matrix about to go down like Rio and shit. And you're gonna have faith and shit to get out of this place.
I had one. This is Matthew chapter 11, verse 24. But I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee.
Yeah, read it before that. I think it's talking about people that reject the truth.
Yeah, it's talking about dusting your feet off. Yeah. You know, and that's spiritual. That's like saying, like, don't deal with them no more. You know, just leave them alone. Yeah. This is Matthew 11, verse 23. And thou, Capernaum, which art exalted unto heaven,
Capernaum, that's the city of like comfort and all that.
shall be brought down to hell.
You're gonna be brought down to hell. Go ahead.
For if the mighty works which have been done in thee have been done in Sodom, it would have remained unto this day.
But I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee.
Those people that are at ease and confident disregard the truth. What do you call it? The calling, the urgency of the truth. You know, they're gonna get wrapped up in this thing, man. As most I said, be cold or hot, right? These Sodom is showing their true colors. These people that act like they love God and act like they know the Most High and rejecting His word as prophets, causing trouble to the prophets, spiritually stoning the prophets. Hey man, they got real something. They got something coming. You know, people like Bocat that think he know the truth and he really love the Most High. Anyway, with that, hopefully it was edifying, man. You know, it's always, man, we can talk about this truth forever, man. You know, that's how great and deep the Most High is. And we can do it over and over again. It's like, you know, it's still new to us. It's still powerful and that much more meaningful to us, man. But anyway, with all praises to y'all.
Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash.
Halal, Bahasham, Qadash, stop. You know, to all the apostles, elders, salute, double honors. You know, elder bishops, great millstone. Must I take to the blessed word for the whole collection to be the most high will. And Christ Spirit return back to the most high blessings. All the brothers, sisters on the comment board. Shalom for tuning in. Hopefully it was edifying to you. See you the next time. Shalom.